chances are you're leaving your body and sexual healing out of the plan. And of course, as adults who experience childhood sexual abuse, talk therapy is important. The why, understanding the emotional and mental tolls that a harm, a trauma, a violation like this has long term on us is important. And to talk about it is important. However, for some of us, just talking about it is not enough. And especially when we're thinking about the struggles that we have with our sexual intimacy, talking about it is not enough. And it hasn't been enough, especially for me, it definitely wasn't. And considering that so many times we leave our body out of the plan, we don't go back to the scene of the harm, and understanding and retraining and practicing what it is to be with our bodies in an intimate way so that we later can facilitate healthier, more pleasurable, present experiences. That is not enough in talk therapy, not even with a sex therapist. I mean, of course, you're going to get your homework. You are going to get the support that you need mentally and emotionally. However, some of us need support that is going to facilitate immersive, presence-based, touch-based, body-based experiences. And granted, there are some therapists that may go beyond their ethics and scope of work to support you in that way. And that may not be the most intelligible thing to do, especially in the US, given the regulatory bodies that mental health professionals are practicing under. So I'm not going to hold you. However, chances are that a traditional therapist is not going to support you in facilitating real-time practice and touch-based experiences that are going to actually support you in the doing and in the expanding and in the skill building. Adult survivors of childhood sexual abuse need sexual healing and sexual personal development skills. This is a skill that we need. It is future focus, it is expansion, and it is presence based. It is in the here and now, and how can I support myself in later. So it's a consideration that talk therapy may not be the only thing that can support you. Having a touch-based approach in tandem, supporting that talk therapy is a more holistic approach to supporting you during your sexual intimacy and actually having a more fulfilling sex life. If you'd like some support in building the skills that you may personally need to fulfill that void that you may be having in your body and in your presence, in your intimate life, and not just with the partner, but just with yourself, and how to be more present and more loving, more curious, and expanding some of those skills that we need as adult survivors, please consider investing in one-to-one support with me. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and talk to you soon with lots of love and pleasure, Betsy.